Sir, I want to make money.
Okay.
Crore.
Okay. From?
Trading. Full-time trader.
What'll I do in that?
Make a trading plan for me.
Okay. So you'll help me play this game and we'll all Jenga and we'll also learn to how to build a trading plan.
Okay.
Let's start with how much capital you have. How much?
I want to make 1 crore with 10,000.
You have 10,000 rupees right now? Total?
Yes. I was joking, sir. I have enough capital. Yeah.
What is enough? Have you figured out the stuff we discussed last time? Your health insurance, life insurance, emergency fund, all of those different things, investing, long-term SIP, and then if some money is left, maybe you trade. Done.
Done.
Okay, so what's your trading capital left over after all of that?
50,000.
50,000 rupees is not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so after you get 50,000, here's what you need, right? So the first thing you need is a trading plan, like you told me. So imagine a business. Any kind of business needs a business plan.
Okay.
How much capital you put, what's the risk, how much revenue, how much...
Blah, 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 blah.
Right, okay. The same thing you need for trading. You need entry, exit,
Profit.
risk management is very important, some backtesting results. Anyway, we'll talk about that. You need a trading plan. And then you have to choose whether it's equity or F&O. Look, you are very new. So equity is what you should start with.
Equity is buying a company.
Just stocks, yeah, just normal stocks.
Oh.
Yeah, no leverage, no futures, no options, nothing. So why don't you place a trade actually? How will you do a stock selection? What are you going to select?
I woke up in the morning, I ate Chyawanprash.
Think of a
Dabur.
company. What? How did you come up with a company?
I ate Chyawanprash in the morning.
Okay.
डब्बे पे डाबर लिखा था. That's what I could recall as of now.
Nice. I wish I had your life. बहुत free time है आपके पास. Okay. So why don't you add dabur over there? Also your chance is next.
Should I add dabur or should I play Jenga?
Jenga. Remove one and add one share over there and purchase the share right now. Go ahead.
Done.
Was the order placed?
Yes, done.
Okay. Go to positions. What's the profit and loss right now?
15 paisa.
15 paisa. Is it profit?
20 paisa. 25 paisa. Loss. Oh, sorry, profit.
Okay. What's going to be your exit? When will you exit if it's a profit? When will you exit if it's a loss?
When my gut feel tells me.
Exactly. A trading plan is supposed to define. So why don't we add this over here?
Oh, it was my turn, no?
Yeah. A trading plan is supposed to define your entry, your exit, and your target, right? So look at this. Your target, your stop loss, and your entry. So entry you already did, although it is not mathematical. Please never buy a stock randomly. Stop loss should be defined risk and target should be defined reward.
What is profit out of this?
So if you enter and it hits your profit target, then it becomes a profit. And if it goes down, you make a loss, then your loss should be defined. So if your entry was 100 and your stop loss is 90, what's the risk?
10.
Correct. So now you will not lose more than 10 rupees assuming you actually place that stop loss.
I should know that.
Yeah, this is a very important part of a plan, right? You should know your maximum risk. Your dad runs a business, right?
Ha.
Any day he knows his maximum risk on a single day or a single month in terms of rental because he signed a contract and he knows kitna rent jana hai.
Sir.
Correct? So he's defined his risk in terms of rupees and then he says, okay, if I sell so much goods in the month, I'll make a profit. Correct? So he knows his break-even point.
Oh, it is going red. Should I exit?
No, not yet. Let's just take this loss and understand it through this. So target, stop loss, entry. Okay. So we cannot just place a stop loss wherever you feel like. So what you need is a backtest.
Sir, I'll tell you what I need. I need to increase this.
That's right.
How am I supposed to
So that's
increase
actually a really good point. No, that's a really good point. If your target is this, then your stop loss should be this. So now we can see that if your stop loss is smaller than your target and the number of trades you take are more profits. So you took say 3 profit trades right? And you took 1 loss trade. Okay. This trading plan will actually make money.
Sure.
Yeah, because just look at the stats, right? Your stop loss is only 1 block, but your target is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks.
For every trade?
For every trade. Say these are statistics. So in say 10 trades, 1 trade was a loss and say 6 trades were a profit, for example. Then overall you have more profit trades and each time you made a profit, you made more blocks than you lost in this. This is called a system and you'll have to run this system for decades.
20 साल.
30 years, 40 years, it could be anything.
Sir, I want to make money for my...
You're very garib. You will not be able to reach $1 billion so easily.
What did you say?
I pay your salary.
Hello.
So this is called a system. So this is risk to reward. This is win-loss ratio. Over here, one
What loss ratio?
Win-loss ratio. So tell me how many trades won over here
3.
and how many trades lost?
1.
So it's a 3.
Oh, acha, got it.
Yeah. Usually this is done out of 10. I ran out of blocks. But basically out of 10 trades, if 5 trades are win, 5 trades are loss, what's the win-loss ratio?
G 50.
50-50. But there's also sequence risk. For example, if your win-loss ratio is 50-50%, you can still get 10 losses in a row. In fact, we did an entire video about it right here. Check it out. But how will I know this? Ask me, how will I know this? How will you get these stats?
Back test.
Ah, that's right, the back test. So how do you know this system works or this strategy works?
Back test.
Back test. You basically test it over the last 20 years, whatever, 10 years, get statistics and find out what was the risk reward ratio, what was the win-loss
I have
ratio.
to do this much.
If you want to be a billionaire, perhaps. Otherwise...
Shortcut. Any shortcut.
no.
Penny stocks. Shortest stocks.
I'll tell you the shortcut.
Mini stocks.
Buy Nifty 50 and create a SIP and do it for 20 years. That's the shortcut. So after you have the back test, you'll also be able to get stuff like drawdown.
And when will you start trading?
Once you know the drawdown, what if I told you you could lose half of your capital?
Say again.
You could lose half of your capital. हाँ पहले start कर लेते You'll know drawdown, which is the worst case scenario your system went through. So you have to find some system that works. Usually the simpler ones work best. And then you'll know how much trade. So
And then we'll put it. Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, perfect. And then finally we have stuff like we've discussed trading time frame. This is important, right? So scaling capital, position sizing, overtrading. People like you will do this a lot.
Which is?
Overtrading is when you go beyond the strategy. So if you have a strategy like नहीं मैं 2-3 और कर लेता हूँ entry exit.
अरे यार sir, okay, I'll...
Add this also. Now this Jenga block has become like your trading career.
Which is?
Looks really good, but actually there's no foundation only.
Why is it still standing? Boy.
Because overconfidence. So now let's imagine that you start to overtrade.
This is the money that I'm making.
And you take one trade over here, you get a stop loss, you take another trade.
It's my money.
You take another trade over here and there's a stop loss. And you finally take another trade over here. Over here. So I think this is the problem, right? You want to make a lot of money, right?
Billionaire.
Yeah, so there's these super smart people who started this hedge fund, long-term capital management. And they did exactly this. They had all these things, but they took one really bad trade. They were in bonds and that one trade actually broke everything and they went bankrupt. Point number 2, don't listen to your emotions because if you do what makes you feel, this will happen. Yeah, actually you should join meditation class and just calm down. Trading is actually a long-term activity and you need a lot of patience for it to work.
And when will this give me money?
At least 10 years. Are you willing to put in 10 years? Trading is like any other skill, it will take 10 years.
Okay.
That was easy. So, like any other skill, learn it, start with small capital. Main capital is in long-term investing.
Done.
Figure out backtesting, we can keep discussing.
Backtesting आज नहीं किया. Okay.
We'll eventually do it.
Okay.
Don't listen to your emotions. Follow the plan. And we keep playing games and figuring out your trading journey. Thank you so much. If you found this useful and think that you are also an Abhishek, type I will change my trading plan or I will find a trading plan in the comments below and I will see you in the next episode. Tell us what other trading psychology or investing psychology we should pick up that we can learn with Abhishek over here. And I hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next episode.
Very important. I want to make money.
Of course you do.
कितना?
1,000 rupees? 10,000 rupees? Drop off? Okay, let me explain it in your vulgar language. 10 seconds में perform करना है, तो trauma हो जाएगा.
टूट गया चेयर.